Hi you guys, Happy New Year. Let's talk about all the books I read in 2023. I wanted to do the my year in books where you see all the stats like of the books you read and stuff like that. But it wasn't working with me. It kept saying that I read 67 books when I know for a fact that I read 142 books. So I don't know what was up with that. But anyway, let's get into ranking all the books I read in 2023. Okay, so I have 7 categories that I'm going to divide all the books into. The first category is I would do anything to read this book again for the first time. The next category is top reads of the year. The third category is I really like it, I just wasn't in love with it. And the fourth is not the best, but not the worst. The fifth category is I forgot I read this. The next category is not a fan. And the last category is 2023 would have been better without it. Okay, so the first book I read is Ryan Renewed. My bad. And that's going in the last category because I did not like the book or the series. Then you have Found It on Goodbye, and that's going to go not the best, but not the worst. I think I gave that 3 stars. The next book is Heart Recaptured by Tilly Cole. That's going to go in that category. And same with Souls Unfractured by Tilly Cole. I gave both those books 3 stars, but I gave the first book in the series 4 stars. Then we have Sunny Disposition. I was going to put it not the best, but not the worst. I might put it there, but I also wasn't really a fan of it because it was boring at times, but it wasn't the worst. So I'm going to keep it in that category. Okay, then we have Taken by a Sinner by Michelle Hurd. I forgot I read this book. I can't even really remember what it's about. Okay, then I have His Majesty. I'm going to put that in this. It was a novella, but I do remember I really liked it. 1% of You. I forgot I read this. I think it's a single mom trope though, but I really can't remember. Then we have Silent Vows. I forgot I read this too, but I think it's a mafia romance, I think, and like she was pretending to be deaf, something like that. Not deaf. She was pretending like she couldn't speak, like she was mute. Like that kind of vibe. I can't really remember though. Ignite. I really like this book. Hawk was. I really like this book. Like I like the vibe. It wasn't like the best book ever, but I really like the vibe of the book. Marriage for One. I love this book. Top reads of the year. Final Offer. I wasn't a fan of this book. More so because of the female character. Change My Game. I like this book. I'm trying to... Ooh, which one? I'm gonna put it right here. I gave it 4 stars. I remember that. Okay, and then... The Blue-Eyed Devil was so good. Oh my gosh. Not the best, but not the worst. Same with The Fallen Angel. I think I gave both books 3.5 stars. Or maybe the first book 3.5 stars and the second book 4. I can't remember. Caught by the Convicts. Not a fan. That was a no. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Top reads of the year. I love all of Abby Jimenez's books I read so far. Like I think I gave them all 4 stars. Pen Pal. This one was interesting. I wasn't like expecting that twist. The Sinner. This was dark. I think I gave this 3 or 3.5 stars. The Mixtape. I can't really remember this. I think it's about the guy. He was a singer and he had a twin brother, but the brother died. Ooh, the Just Like Heaven duet. I really like this book. The duet. It was good. Was it that good? I think it was that good. It was interesting. Or should I put it in a not the best but not the worst category? It was like a Romeo and Juliet retelling. I think I really liked it. Or Did I? Mile High was so good, and so was The Right Move. Like, I read these books back to back. So good. 5 stars for both. Transcendence, not the best, but not the worst. Gave that 3 stars. The Predator, oh, I love this book. I gave it 4 at first, but then I changed it to 5 stars for both books, The Predator and The Reaper. They follow the same couple. Love's, I forgot I read this. Even though this is like the girl's point of view of transcendence. A Vow of Hate, not the best, not the worst. The turn was interesting, like the twist. A Vow Forever, clearly that's like a follow-up book, but I can't really remember what it's about. Right Man, Right Time, I think I'm putting in this category. I think this is the one with the age gap. The Wrong Bride, I wasn't really a fan of this because I think I said it was like a soap opera. It was a lot going on. The Guy for Me, I forgot I read this. I think it was good though. It was a novella, I know that. One Look, I wasn't a fan of this. I remember this vividly because I was confused reading it. I was like, what is going on? Why do these two families have beef? Stuff like that. My Dark Romeo was so good. I'm gonna put that in this category. Fine and 13. This series, oh, I'm so happy I found this series. Fine and 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6, Redeeming 6. I put these two in a second category because, like, I loved it, but the girl, I didn't really like the girl. I didn't like Alfie like that because some of the stuff she said annoyed me. Magnolia Parks. Love Magnolia Parks. Daisy Hates. You could be my top. Magnolia Parks. The Long Way Home, and then Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. I like Magnolia and BJ and Julian more than I like Christian and Daisy. That's why they're in the category lower. And then Indigo Ridge. This was really good, but I'm gonna put that right here. Oh my gosh. I like low-key wanna change some stuff already. Like, I'm still debating on the Just Like Heaven duet. I'm gonna move this down to not the best but not the worst. Okay, Juniper Hill is the second book of the series by Devney Perry. I'm gonna put that not the best but not the worst. I think I gave both 3 stars. Morrow, I forgot I read this, but I think it's about, they're like serial killers maybe? I think so. Devil's Captive. I think that's a mafia book, but I can't really remember. Thoughtful, oh my gosh. This series, this is the boys' point of view. I read the girls' point of view last year, and I just love that series so much. The Favor, I love this book. I'm gonna put that as a top read. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, it was a top read. Okay, Painful. I put these two at the top of the top because of, like, I'm just in love with the series. When Heroes Fall. This was good. Hated Her Family. When Villains Rise. Like, hated her sisters. I'm not reading their books because I hate them so much. Pharaoh Sins. I don't really remember this, but I think clearly it's about werewolves, but I can't really remember the story. Practice Makes Perfect was so good. It's either I really like it, I just wasn't in love with it. I think I might have been in love with it. It might have been my top. Happy Place. I love Happy Place so much. And then Abby Jimenez, Yours Truly. Loved Abby Jimenez. This book was so good. Meet Me at the Lake. Oh my gosh. I was so disappointed because I loved Carly's first book so much. And in her second book, it just fell flat to me. I didn't really like the characters, so I'm putting out a fan for that. Primal was a smutty novella, and I'm mad I read it. Same with Tentacle Entanglement. Not two smutty books back to back. Okay, and then I read The Inmate. This was my first book by Frida. And, oh, but not the best, not the worst. I think I gave it like 3 stars. I have to keep scrolling down now. Okay, then I have Twisted Games. I'm putting out the best, not the worst. I liked it better than the first book of the series, but it still wasn't my favorite. A Not So Meet Cute. I really like this book. I'm gonna put that right there. Fake Empire. I really like this book too. I gave it 4 stars. She was like an ice queen, girl boss. Loved her. What is this? Crime Lord's Captive. I wasn't a fan of this, honestly. The Summer Proposal was okay. It was an okay book. Wolf Girl. I forgot I read this. Same with Lost Girl. I know it's about wolves. God of Malice was good. Was it that good? I'll put it right there, I think. It was a little dark. Deviant Hearts. I can't really remember this. Idol was good. I enjoyed that. I hated Brutal Obsession. Oh my gosh. I hated the guy. There was like no redeeming qualities about the guy. Fourth Wing, The Love of My Life. You're going in the top of the top category. Like, I'm so happy I found this series. Oh my gosh. Like, 6 stars. I read that book twice, by the way. Like, I read that book, then I tried to read another book after that, but then I went back to Fourth Wing. Okay, Deviant King. Not the best, not the worst. It was eh. Same with Steel Princess. Flawless. I love Flawless. I'm gonna put... I really like it. I just wasn't in love with it. Like, it was good. I think I liked the second book better. I read the second book first, and then I went back and read the first one. Moments of Malevolence. If I'm pronouncing that word right, I'm probably not. But not the best, not the worst. The Hunter. Same with the... Now with the Beast. Not a fan, because I liked it better than The Hunter and Primal. Though that's another smutty novella. And... Oh, Captive in the Dark. I'm putting not a fan. This was dark and triggering, and I wasn't in that mood. The Puck and Wrong Number was... I liked it. It wasn't really good, but it was good. He was crazy. And then I finished the series, The Seduced in the Dark, and then Epilogue. So that whole Captive in the Dark series, I put not a fan because it was really dark and triggering. Because I Need You. I don't really remember this. Dante. I know this was Mafia-ish, but I can't really remember. A Soul to Keep. Not the best, not the worst. I think I gave it 3 stars. Untouchable by Sam Marino. Sorry for pronouncing that name wrong. But I'm putting not the best, but not the worst. Like, that was my first book by her, and her style is crazy. I like it, but whew, it's dark. Unravel Me. I'm gonna put not the best, not the worst. Because I liked the other 2 books better. Love Theoretically was so good by Ali Hazelwood. I love all of Ali Hazelwood's books. Done and Dusted. I really like this book. Cowboy romance. Morally Corrupt. Wasn't a fan. Actually didn't like it because I thought she should have been crazier. Out on a Limb was really good. I wasn't in love with it, but I did really liked it. Baby Moon or Bust. Not the best, but not the worst. Next of Kin. I liked it. Not the best, not the worst. It was okay. I Need You to Hate Me. I'm not a fan. I think I remember it. I think he was involved in why her mom died. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan was so good. That was one of my top reads of the year. Love on a Brain, Allie Hazelwood. Loved that one so much too. I think Love Theoretically is my favorite book by Allie Hazelwood. Divine Rivals. Oh my gosh. This was my book right here. I put that at the top category because it was so good. I need to read the sequel ASAP. Desire in His Blood. I really like this book. It was vampire vibes. Captive of the Horde King. I wasn't a big fan because I liked the first book by Zoe better. Same author, BTW. Red Summer, not a fan. The Princess Bride. I love this. I'm going to put it in the top reads of the year. I just love the series so much. It was 3 books in a series. I read it back to back. Ate it up. So good. I gave 4.5 stars for all the books in the series. My Fault. I wasn't a fan of this. And I tried to watch the movie, but I had to stop that. Until I Get You. Wasn't a fan. Because it wasn't really a lot going on in that book. Like, I can't even explain it. Butcher and Blackbird was so good. That's going to be a top read of year. It's like, it's a serial killer romance, and it's like a Dexter serial killer. Like, they're serial killers who kill other serial killers, so it's kind of acceptable. Okay, Nero. I don't remember this, but it sounds like mafia. It's given that vibe, but I don't remember. Night Shift was so cute. It's gonna go in that. Not the best, but not the worst category. Collide. Oh my gosh. Top read of the year. Wait, I have to fix it. That book was so good. When in Rome. Okay, this was the first book. The book that came before, Practice Makes Perfect was When in Rome. I really like those books. Even If It Hurts, another book by Sam Mariano or Marino. I don't know. I think it's Mariano. I'm gonna put not the best but not the worst. This book was crazier than the first book I read by her. Okay, then I have Vow of Deception. This was a reread. I reread the whole series because I felt myself going into a book slump because I haven't read in a few days after the last book. So I was like, I want to read a good mafia book I know I will like. And so I read that book. I'm going to put the first book, and I would do anything to read it again for the first time. Because when I first read The Choice, like, first time ever, I was like, oh my god. Like, it was so good. And then the next 3 books in the series, I'm going to put in the second category. I hate that I have to scroll now, but it's not. They're going to go in the top. Even though this little last book doesn't count because it was like 3 chapters, but whatever. Playing with Fire. I don't really remember this book. I'm gonna put not a... Wait, I do remember this book. I lied. I wasn't a fan. This was the high school, and she was like on one Click, and he was in the other, stuff like that. Caught Up, I really like this book. I just wasn't in love with it, like how I was in love with Mile High and The Right Move. Yeah, same author. Drone of Power, not a fan. It was about this girl and she's like in the mafia, but like she wasn't really. I found her weak. Like, you're in the mafia, you're supposed to be strong, girl. Transcendence was so good. I love Transcendence and Epoch. I'm putting those right there because I'm moving them up. I'm like, this book, I couldn't put these books down. Like, I read it back to back. I'm gonna put it in a top category because I love them, honestly. Like, it got me thinking. My mind was like confused. Tempted by the Devil. I'm gonna put not the best, not the worst. Talon. Don't know how you pronounce it, but it's up there. It was it gave Married at First Sight vibes. That's what it was. Married at First Sight. Okay, and then The Darkness We Share. I don't really remember this, honestly. Wait, what happened? But I forgot I read this. Never Have I Ever. This book was okay. Could have been better, but it was okay. I don't want to put in not a fan. I'm going to put it in not the best, but not the worst. It was okay. Good Game was really good. I wanted more, but I did really like it. I think I gave this 3.5 stars. I'm going to put that in. I really like it. I just wasn't in love with it. And I followed an author on TikTok, and that was her first book. And I can't wait to read her other books. Unsteady. I really like this book, actually. I'm going to put it in not the best, not the worst. I think I also gave that 3.5 stars. Iron Flame, the follow-up to Fourth Wing. I'm going to put that in the top reads because it was really good. But it didn't change me like how Fourth Wing changed me. I'm about to be in my romance fantasy era because of that. Curveball. Curveball was okay. I'm putting not the best but not the worst. The guy kind of annoyed me at times. Red Thorns. I have mixed opinions about this. I haven't really decided how I feel about this book because it went from 3 stars, and then after I thought about it, like 2.5. I'm gonna put not a fan. And this was a duet, so Blackthorns was the next book. The cheat sheet was good. I finally read the cheat sheet after it being on my TBR for so long. I really like it. I just wasn't in love with it. Like, they should have been together. Why did it take them that long? Better Than the Movies. I love this book. Love this book. It changed me. This was my first book by Lynn Painter, and I loved it. I love her. So yeah, top of the top category. Loved it so much I had to read the quick spin-offs so I could stay in touch, stay connected with that couple, with Wes and Liz. I love them. So I'm gonna put, I can't really put them in the top reads of the year because these were like 30 pages. So I'm gonna put I really like it. Okay, then I have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. Like, after I read the other book, I had to continue her catalog, and I did really like it. I think I gave it 4 stars. This book, I can't really see the name. I'm kind of blind. It says something proposal. I'm putting not the best, not the worst. I can't really see. Home run proposal. Wow. Okay. Checkmate. Check and Mate. I really like that book by Ali Hazelwood. It wasn't my top read, or was it in this category? I'm gonna put. I really like it. It's with a no. I love all Ali Hazelwood's books, and that was surprising because it was about chess. Your Loss. I just read this too, and I can't remember it. Oh my gosh. It must have sucked. These last books sucked. Oh my gosh. These were the last 2 books I read of the year because I realized I didn't read anything in December. So on December 31st, I went on TikTok and searched up some novellas, and those 2 popped up, and oh, they were so bad. I had to finish reading it, but not a fan of those. Okay. But I'm finally done. Here is all 142 books. It's 141 pictured, but remember I read Fourth Wing twice, so that's why it's really 142. But these are my rankings. Let me see if I want to change anything. I don't know. I feel like this is a good list for how like my brain works. Yeah, I think this is it. It might change, it might not. But that's it. This is my 2023 wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.